And recharge can happen in a number of different ways. And so I've often talked about when I've gotten into that zone, I just kind of almost go for a walk. I sometimes go outside. I take some deep breaths. I do a number of things. Sometimes I may need a workout. A workout really helps me to recharge on a personal front. And everyone's a little bit different, and they'll go to different techniques. And so in the book, I list a lot of things in the book that you may do. You may do 1, 2, 3, 4, or all of them. And they're just really techniques for you to figure out what works for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and I really like that breakdown because I think we're all better when we're measuring things with numbers.
That's right.
There's a specificity there.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people. I think the way your phone is charged says so much about you as a person. So my phone is always charged.
Yeah.
I'm very rarely below 30% or 40% on my phone. And I think I try and monitor my personal health in a similar way.
Right.
As soon as I feel myself going below 50%, I know it's time for an early night. I know it's time to cancel weekend plans. I canceled a dinner this evening for that exact reason. I got back from work yesterday. I started work yesterday at like 8:30 a.m. and I got back from a shoot at 9:30 p.m. And I knew I had a dinner tonight and I just said, I'm so sorry I can't make it.
Good for you.
Because I knew I had a busy day today. I was interviewing you, I was interviewing another guest. And I was like, I want to be really present for that. It's really critical stuff. And then I need to recharge, using your word, I need to recharge this evening. And I'm always shifting things to recharge. And I love that idea because I think we hear the word rest. And then sometimes we feel guilty. We shouldn't, but we feel guilty like, oh, I don't have time to rest.
Yeah.
But when you think of it about recharging, you're reframing it and going, oh, I do need to recharge because otherwise, how am I going to give my best tomorrow?
100%. 100%. And, it's funny. You and me are the same on batteries. I keep my battery pretty charged as well. I have an electric car too. I marvel at people who can take that electric car battery down to 5%.
I can't do it.
That stresses me out. I'm stressed out when they tell me these stories. Oh, I took the battery down to 5%. I'm like, seriously? How? I mean, and they're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
And for some people it works, right? For me, that doesn't work. No. I'm plugging in that battery every night and I'm going to make sure I charge that battery up. Others will let it go pretty low. Everyone's a little bit different that works for them.
Yeah.
I've asked some of my friends who charge it, go really low, and they're like, well, if I charge it too much, I get stressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, it can work the other way.
Interesting. Yeah.
So it's got to kind of work for you and how you want to recharge and different techniques that you want to do. You're never really going to have a stress-free work environment. Anxiety, depression, and then starts to lead to physical ailments because we know there's a linkage. Good stress could lead to resilience.